Good day, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Ernest Mampana from the FX Traders. Today, guys, we're going to be doing a follow-up on NASDAQ and actually show how the structure has changed.
Okay, I will never do it. Right now, they are watching me doing it. This thing in my hole is like a movie. I knew it and I did it.
Thank you so much for choosing this video, and also let me remind you that I have a free course that you can get on my website. If you are a beginner, then this course is strictly for you. So without wasting much time, let us look at what we had on NASDAQ and what also we can expect right now. So as you can see right here, I have NASDAQ right there. We did our analysis. You can check the previous video where I did my analysis, but also I can redo the analysis but fast forward. So guys, this is the analysis we had during the weekend, and we anticipated that the market will still come back down here to give us a double bottom, and once that is done, then we are expecting more moves to the upside. But something happened, and something that is very interesting that I wasn't even aware of. Let me switch to a smaller time frame and show you exactly what I'm talking about. So I remember I had this line right here, very solid. You can see right here we have our first touch here, our second touch here, and this is our third touch. I remember the market was still somewhere right here when I said the market should drop, and then around this area we are going in. Other than that, we had this trend line right here. So it is quite clear that the market is at the third touch, and then obviously when we are at the third touch, we can expect more moves to a different direction. So this is what I would look for, right? So when I switched to a smaller time frame, as small as 1 hour, I got to understand this. You can see right here I had this from here, and then we had this one right here, and we also had this area right here. So you can see this area, this actually gave us what we call inverse head and shoulder. Where is it happening? It's happening on the trend line. Obviously at this point we didn't even know this is at the trend line, but we could also reference from this side right here. We can see that we have this block right here that could have confirmed that this is an inverse head and shoulder, so we are looking for reversals. As we go again, the market came back, and look what it did. So we can see that the market is giving us inverse head and shoulder. Now this would be our first touch and second touch. So currently on the third touch, and the very same scenario is happening. Okay guys, I don't know about you, but then you can see that inverse head and shoulder have been presenting itself quite a lot, especially when we are trading NASDAQ. Also things like double top, double bottom, those are the type of confirmations that you need to look for. So immediately when I started to see that this now the market is creating some sort of the inverse head and shoulder, obviously I was ready to go in, although I had been in since this area right here, but this is a good confirmation that we might go up. So let us analyze the previous inverse head and shoulder to see exactly how far can we hold this position right here. If I zoom back and I would start here, let's just say this inverse head and shoulder started right here. So we can see that we have this space where it didn't even manage to reach the target. So I would say 70%, 80% of it was done though. And then we come back again right here. We had this one right here again. The very same thing happened again, 70%, 80%. The market couldn't reach this area right there. So this one again, we're going to start it right here. And also we know that it might not reach that area, given the fact that it's been doing that. We can see that it has been moving in the form of a step, so we might expect to hold up until maybe this area right here, and when the market gets there, we would see if it's gaining enough momentum, and if it does, then we can expect to go up. But also I'm confident enough to say this is a good inverse head and shoulder, because this inverse head and shoulder right here, it's happening at a level where on a higher time frame it is confirming our double bottom. So this could be the great entry or great opportunity for those who want to swing NASDAQ to the upside. So you might have your entries and then go up. Obviously you need to keep on monitoring and see what is happening. If the trend changes, you also need to be locking in your profits. Otherwise, this could also be your next entry at the breakout of this trend line. You could also wait for something like this to happen and then we go up. But then one thing I realized about NASDAQ is that it likes to test at a certain area for quite a multiple times. So something like this can still happen. It might still come back down here before it goes up. This is the update that I had for you guys, very short, and I hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope you guys are seeing the very same thing that I'm seeing. But if you don't see the very same thing that I'm seeing, it's not a trend smash. Just let me know what you are thinking of this analysis, and also let me know what you are seeing on your side. Remember, I have a free course on my website. Just go to www.fxtraders.co.za and get yourself a free course if you are still a beginner. It's your boy Ernest Mampana, and I will see you on the next video.